Hare Krishna, reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, titled Creation, Chapter 2, Divinity and Divine Service. Text 1. Vyasa uvacha iti samprashna samhrushto vipranam harshanihi pratipujya vachastesham pravaktum upachakrame. Synonyms. Vyasa uvacha, Vyasa said, iti thus, samprashna, perfect inquiries, samprushtha, perfectly satisfied, vipranam, of the sages there, Raumaharshanihi, the son of Romaharshana, namely Ugrashrava, Pratipujya, after thanking them, Vachaha, words, Tesham, their, Pravaktum, to reply to them, Upachakrame, attempted. Translation and purport by Sri C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Ugrashrava, Suta Goswami, the son of Romaharshana, being fully satisfied by the perfect questions of the Brahmanas, thanked them and thus attempted to reply. Purport. The sages of Naimisharanya asked Suta Goswami 6 questions, and so he is answering them one by one. Text 2. Suta uvacha yam pravrajantam anupetam apeta krutyam dvaipayano virahakatara ajuhava putreti tanmayataya taravo abhinetus tam sarvaputa hrudayam munim anatosmi. Synonyms. Sutaha, Suta Goswami, uvacha, said, yam, whom, pravarajantam, while going away for the renounced order of life, anupetam, without being reformed by the sacred thread, apeta, not undergoing ceremonies, krutyam, prescribed duties, dvaipayanaha, Vyasadeva, viraha, separation, kataraha, being afraid of, ajuhava, exclaimed, putra iti, O my son, tat mayataya, being absorbed in that way, taravaha, all the trees, abhineduhu, responded, tam, unto him, sarva, all, bhuta, living entities, hrudayam, heart, munim, sage, anataha smi, offer obeisances. Translation and purport by Sri Sabhicharnarinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Srila Suta Goswami said, let me offer my respectful obeisances unto the great sage Sukadeva Goswami, who can enter the hearts of all. When he went away to take up the renounced order of life, sannyasa, leaving home without undergoing reformation by the sacred thread or the ceremonies observed by the higher castes, his father Vyasadeva, fearing separation from him, cried out, O my son, indeed only the trees which were absorbed in the same feelings of separation echoed in response to the bereaved father. Purport. The institution of Varna and Ashrama prescribes many regulative duties to be observed by its followers. Such duties enjoin that a candidate willing to study the Vedas must approach a bona fide spiritual master and request acceptance as his disciple. The sacred thread is the sign of those who are competent to study the Vedas from the Acharya or the bona fide spiritual master. Sri Sukadeva Goswami did not undergo such purificatory ceremonies because he was a liberated soul from his very birth. Generally, a man is born as an ordinary being, and by the purificatory process, he is born for the second time. When he sees a new light and seeks direction for spiritual progress, he approaches a spiritual master for the instruction in the Vedas. The spiritual master accepts only the sincere inquirer as his disciple and gives him the sacred thread. In this way, a man becomes twice born, or a Dvija. After qualifying as a Dvija, one may study the Vedas, and after becoming well versed in the Vedas, one becomes a Vipra. A Vipra, or a qualified Brahmana, thus realizes the Absolute and makes further progress in spiritual life until he reaches the Vaishnava stage. The Vaishnava stage is the postgraduate status of a Brahmana. A progressive Brahmana must necessarily become a Vaishnava, for a Vaishnava is a self-realized learned Brahmana. Srila Sukadeva Goswami was a Vaishnava from the beginning. Therefore, there was no need for him to undergo all the processes of the Varnashrama institution. Ultimately, the aim of Varnashrama Dharma is to turn a crude man into a pure devotee of the Lord, or a Vaishnava. Anyone, therefore, who becomes a Vaishnava, accepted by the first class Vaishnava or Uttamadhikari Vaishnava, is already considered a Brahmana, regardless of his birth or past deeds. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted this principle and recognized Srila Haridas Thakura as the Acharya of the holy name, although Thakur Haridas appeared in a Mohammedan family. In a conclusion, Srila Sukadeva Goswami was born a Vaishnava and therefore Brahmanism was included in him. He did not have to undergo any ceremonies. Any low-born person, be he a Kirata, Huna, Andhra, Pulinda, Pulkasha, Abhira, Shumbha, Yavana, Khasa, or even lower, can be delivered to the highest transcendental position by the mercy of Vaishnavas. Srila Shukadeva Goswami was the spiritual master of Sri Suta Goswami, who therefore offers his respectful obeisances unto Srila Shukadeva Goswami before he begins his answers to the questions of the sages at Naimisharanya. Text 3. Yasvanubhavam akila shrutisaram ekam adhyatmadipam atititirshatham tamoandham samsarinam karunayaha purana guhyam tam vyasa sunum upayami gurum muninam. Synonyms. Ya, he who. Sva anubhavam, self-assimilated, experienced. Akila, all around. Shruti, the Vedas. Saram, cream. Ekam, the only one. Adhyatma, transcendental. Deepam, torchlight. Atiti, tirshatham, desiring to overcome. Tamahandam, deeply dark material existence. Samsarinam, of the materialistic men. Karunaya, out of causeless mercy. Aha, said. Purana, supplement to the Vedas. Guhyam, very confidential. Tam, unto him. Vyasa Sunum, the son of Vyasadeva. Upayami, let me offer my obeisances. Gurum, the spiritual master. Muninam, of the great sages. Translation and purport by Stephen Dace. Abhay Charana Arvind Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto him, Shuka, the spiritual master of all sages, the son of Vyasadeva, who, out of his great compassion for those gross materialists who struggle to cross over the darkest regions of material existence, spoke this most confidential supplement to the cream of Vedic knowledge after having personally assimilated it by experience. Purport. In this prayer, Srila Suta Goswami practically summarizes the complete introduction of Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is the natural supplementary commentary on the Vedanta Sutras. The Vedanta Sutras, or the Brahma Sutras, were compiled by Vyasadeva with a view to presenting just the cream of Vedic knowledge. Srimad Bhagavatam is the natural commentary on this cream. Srila Shukadeva Goswami was a thoroughly realized master on the Vedanta Sutra, and consequently he also personally realized the commentary Srimad Bhagavatam, and just to show his boundless mercy upon bewildered materialistic men who want to cross completely over Nescience, he recited for the first time this confidential knowledge. There is no point in arguing that a materialistic man can be happy. No materialistic creature, be the great Brahma or an insignificant ant, can be happy. Everyone tries to make a permanent plan for happiness, but everyone is baffled by the laws of material nature. Therefore, the materialistic world is called the darkest region of God's creation. Yet, the unhappy materialists can get out of it simply by desiring to get out. Unfortunately, they are so foolish that they do not want to escape. Therefore, they are compared to the camel who relishes thorny twigs because he likes the taste of the twigs mixed with blood. He does not realize that it is his own blood and that his tongue is being cut by the thorns. Similarly, to the materialist, his own blood is as sweet as honey, and although he is always harassed by his own material creations, he does not wish to escape. Such materialists are called karmis. Out of hundreds of thousands of karmis, only a few may feel tired of material engagement and desire to get out of the labyrinth. Such intelligent persons are called jnanis. The Vedanta Sutra is directed to such jnanis, but Srila Vyasadeva, being the incarnation of the Supreme Lord, could foresee the misuse of the Vedanta Sutra by unscrupulous men, and therefore he personally supplemented the Vedanta Sutra with the Bhagavata Purana. It is clearly said that this Bhagavatam is the original commentary on the Brahma Sutras. Srila Vyasadeva also instructed the Bhagavatam to his own son, Srila Sukadeva Goswami, who was already at the liberated stage of transcendence. Srila Sukadeva Goswami realized it personally and then explained it. By the mercy of Srila Sukadeva, the Bhagavata Vedanta Sutra is available for all those sincere souls who want to get out of material existence. Srimad Bhagavatam is the one unrivaled commentary on Vedanta Sutra. Sripada Shankaracharya intentionally did not touch it because he knew that the natural commentary would be difficult for him to surpass. He wrote his Shariraka Bhashya, and his so-called followers deprecated the Bhagavatam as some new presentation. One should not be misled by such propaganda directed against the Bhagavatam by the Mayavada school. From this introductory shloka, the beginning student should know that Srimad Bhagavatam is the only transcendental literature meant for those who are Paramahamsas and completely freed from the material disease called malice. The Mayavadis are envious of the personality of Godhead despite Sripada Shankaracharya's admission that Narayana, the personality of Godhead, is above the material creation. The envious Mayavadi cannot have access to the Bhagavatam, but those who are really anxious to get out of this material existence may take shelter of this Bhagavatam because it is uttered by the liberated Srila Shukadeva Goswami. It is the transcendental torchlight by which one can see perfectly the transcendental absolute truth realized as Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan.